Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Ken Desmond. This is a special episode of the Nirvana Experience. So today was the Summer Game Fest, and they revealed a whole bunch of stuff. And I just wanted to get on and record not like a full length episode. This is just different. I just wanted to give my thoughts and opinions of some highlight because I'm too excited to wait until Saturday. So, first of all, the number one main thing that I'm super excited about is Mortal Kombat 1 gameplay reveal. They finally revealed the gameplay for Mortal Kombat 1. So in the trailer, you saw how the cameo fighters supposed to be fight. You saw they actually slick revealed Kenshin, so he confirmed for the base roster of the game. And it looked like I'm gonna tell you what the game looked like. It looked like Mortal Kombat 11 but with a little bit of Mortal Kombat X mixed together. Like as far as the gameplay goes, because it still like it moved like Mortal Kombat 11, and the game is so pretty, bro. The stages of the game, like the living forest during the daytime, uh, it looked like they was at like some type of shrine, like the monk with a monk's train. The whole game overall just looks so good. But see, that never be a problem with NetherRealm games because NetherRealm game always look good. Always look good. Um, man, the way just okay. First of all, I was already excited about Mortal Kombat anyway because that's one of my favorite franchises ever. Anybody that know me know that Shang Tsung and Kano, those are my two favorite characters out of everybody in Mortal Kombat. And they actually showed Mortal Kombat 1 Kano as a cameo fighter. They didn't show him as a base mainline fighter yet. But I know he's gonna be in the base game. But as a cameo fighter, he have his Mortal Kombat 1 skin on. And he basically do the Kano stuff, the throw the knives, his Kano ball. Same thing with Sonya Blade. Sonya Blade is the Mortal Kombat 1 Sonya. She younger. She not in the she's not confirmed for the base roster of the game yet. But I just know she's gonna be in there, and I just can't wait. Like I already got the game pre-ordered. The only thing about the pre-order, I don't have it on PS5 or Xbox One, so I won't be able to access the beta. Because the beta is only for home consoles. But man, September 19th will be here before I know it, bro. Like these months is already June 8th. So we got a little bit over 3.5 months left to go before the game get released. So no, I just can't wait. What else they show? They showed Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. It's a 2D. It's like a 2.5D side scrolling game. Uh, Super different from how Prince of Persia used to be. And I can't lie, that junk. I thought I wasn't gonna like it, but comes to looking at the trailer, that game look like it's gonna be super fun. Like, bruh, just looking at it, it's not the most visual pleasing looking game, but as far as gameplay, that's what a lot of games needs to start doing. I mean, make the game look pretty, but mainly focus on gameplay and gameplay mechanics, man. Because a lot of people, a lot of developers and publishers only caring about how the graphics look and lacking in the gameplay area. That would be the main problem with gaming nowadays. That's like one of the main problems. Um, they revealed for the Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 3. I think this chapter called Wilds. They showed the Transformers crossover. They showed Optimus Prime. Man, at this point, it ain't no telling who gonna show up in Fortnite because that game's so massively popular, bro. Bro, it's something everybody. I'm just waiting for them to like. I'm gonna start playing Fortnite when they finally add Duke Nukem to it. When Duke Nukem get added to Fortnite, that's when I'm gonna really start playing because Nukem is one of my favorite IPs ever, and I can see him being in Fortnite perfect. It'd be perfect for him to be in Fortnite. Um, they showed a new Sonic game. Now I thought it was gonna be Sonic Generations 2 from how it started. But it's like it's a 2D game. It's like a 2D game, but it's just like Sonic Generations had it. So it's called Sonic Superstar, and the game is so pretty, bruh. On this game, you can play with it can be 4-player co-op. You can choose between Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy Rose, and you can play up to 4 characters at the same time, like 4 players co-op. And it's a side scroller, but it take like a 3D art style, like similar to the classic Sonic and Sonic Generations and Sonic Forces. Um, the Sonic that's in the game is not like the modern Sonic, like the taller, the longer spikes. This is more of a classic Sonic when he was smaller, have a circle belly. That's what that Sonic is. And it come out this fall, and that game is absolutely pretty, bro. I can't wait to play it. I'm gonna get it day one. I'm gonna get the game day one because I love Sonic, and Sonic just fun. Um, they showed gameplay for Alan Wake 2. It just, like I said in the previous episode, that game is just like Resident Evil 3. Resident Evil remakes. I mean, and that game, bro. All the games that they showed so far, bro. Last week I covered the PlayStation Showcase. Within 15 minutes of Summit Game Fest, it absolutely just blew the PlayStation Showcase out the water because there was PlayStation Showcase was so lackluster, bro. Like they didn't show nothing. It was disappointing. But the Summer Game Fest is the new E3. That's all what it is. It's the new E3. Man, it's a lot of stuff, man. I was so excited seeing that Mortal Kombat gameplay, man. I kept watching it over and over. They showed Twisted Metal, the classic game Twisted Metal. They showed the TV trailer for it's going to come on Peacock in July on the 27th. They showed a trailer with Sweet Tooth in there, and I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna wait and see. I'm gonna wait and see. They actually showed a whole bunch of stuff like they show Exo Primal, Street Fighter 6 crossover and stuff like that. It's a lot of stuff that they showed that I really want to, gung ho about. Like Warhammer 40K, Space Marine 2. That junk co-op. So 9 times out of 10, from the way they junk look, I'm gonna see. Do Chris want to play that junk with me? Cause it's a co-op game. But that game looked entirely too fun. Like it's man, like I said, man, it's just so much better than the PlayStation Showcase because that showcase didn't show shit, bro. It just didn't show nothing. Nicolas Cage, he was on the Summer Game Fest. He talked about, he gonna be a new character in Dead by Daylight. He wanted the survivors, so he came on stage. He talked about being in the game, how he always wanted to branch out, and how he never been in the video game stuff like that before. And they showed some gameplay of him escaping stuff like that. It really wasn't too exciting. But out of all that, besides Mortal Kombat, the next big trailer that they saved for last, that was the main event, was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and I cannot wait for that game to come out, bro. I'm too excited, bro. The game's so massive. It's only on PlayStation 5. It's a PlayStation 5 timed exclusive, so it's gonna be on PlayStation 5 before it go to PC and stuff like that. But the game is so massive that it's gonna be on 2 discs, bro. One Blu-ray ain't gonna be enough. You have to play that game on 2 discs if you get the physical version. So it ain't no telling how big the digital version. Like they didn't reveal how big the game actually was, big the game file is. But if it take 2 Blu-rays to fill up for that whole game, just imagine how big the digital gonna be. And the game is so, man, one of the best looking games I ever seen on PlayStation 5. You can tell now that we finally moving into the next generation of gaming. You can tell that developers and publishers are going to start leaving the PS4 and the Xbox One alone because these games that they showed today, it's like almost showing the power of the next gen consoles, bro. And it's about time because I mean, I know everybody can't afford to get a PS5 and a Xbox Series X or S, but it's been 3 years since the next gen consoles came out, and it's time to go on to leave the previous generation behind and go on and show what these consoles can do. And that's what they doing with Spider-Man, with Final Fantasy, with Mortal Kombat, with Tekken, how Tekken look. Man, I just can't wait. These games just look so good. It just made me so happy because I've been waiting for when did they announce Mortal Kombat? I think they announced uh I think they announced Mortal Kombat 1 about 2.5, almost 3 weeks ago. And then like a couple of days after that, Ed Boon, co-creator of Mortal Kombat, posted on his Twitter that uh gameplay gonna be revealed at Summer Game Fest. And at that time, Summer Game Fest was like 3 weeks away. So I actually had to wait 3 weeks to play. I mean, to watch the gameplay of Summer Game Fest for Mortal Kombat at Summer Game Fest, and I was not disappointed, bro. I was so, bro. And one of the main things that I super liked, one of the main things that I super liked about the whole thing, even though it wasn't the very first trailer, like the first trailer of the event was the Prince of Persia trailer, and it was on like a couple minutes. But right after that was the Mortal Kombat trailer. And man, Johnny Cage was revealed. They showed Goro as a cameo character, and they showed gameplay of Raiden. This is the first Mortal Kombat where Raiden is not a god. He's not the Thunder God Raiden. He just mortal Raiden. And Liu Kang teaching him how to fight and hone his skills and stuff like that. So man, I called my dad like soon as it went on. I called my dad, and he was like, "What you doing?" I said, "Dad, I just got finished watching Summer Game Fest, and I was in here spazzing out. Like real talk, looking at the gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1 when they first showed it, you would have thought I was at a concert or something. Cause I was in this giant, bruh, spazzing out. I was real deal in this giant spazzing out, getting hyped over this game. And I was telling my dad that, and he would laugh, and he was like, the last time he played Mortal Kombat was Mortal Kombat 11 a couple of days ago. And he was like, he don't understand how we be. It just ain't meant for him to play games no more because he said it moved too fast. Now, if he thought Mortal Kombat 11 moved too fast, he wouldn't be able to play Mortal Kombat X because Mortal Kombat X is 10 times faster as far as gameplay speed than Mortal Kombat 11. And he asked me, he was like, what game as far as gameplay moved faster than Mortal Kombat 11? First game that popped into my head was Marvel versus Capcom. The Marvel game. You got to know what's going on. Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, X-Men versus Street Fighter. Games like that, Marvel Infinite, Dragon Ball FighterZ. Games like that, them 3v3 games was a lot of stuff going on with assists coming in. Those games are fast paced and you gotta think and think and be on your toe. So he was like, nah, they're just too much. He said the last game he played, last Mortal Kombat he played before Mortal Kombat 11 was Mortal Kombat 2. And that came out in 93. That was 30 years ago. And he was like, I know. I was like, man, that's crazy. Bro, Mortal Kombat literally been around my whole entire life. When the first Mortal Kombat game came out in 92, I wasn't born yet. I was born in December of 92. So literally from the time I came on Earth all the way up to now, Mortal Kombat has been around. I literally been playing them games my whole entire life. Um, I recently just got into Street Fighter. Even though I always had I remember one time my mom bought us Capcom versus SNK, and we tried playing it, but we didn't know what the controls was like. They was foreign to us because we so used to playing Mortal Kombat and stuff. So we never really gravitated towards Street Fighter, but I always wanted to play. I always wanted to play Street Fighter, and starting since Street Fighter 4 in 2008, 2009, I always bought every iteration of Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 4, Super Street Fighter 4, Ultra Street Fighter 4, you know what I'm saying? On the arcade edition, same thing with Street Fighter 5, the Champion Edition, arcade edition. And just a couple months ago, when I joined a Discord for fighting games, I had some people teach me how to play Street Fighter. And because I was trying to play it like I was playing NetherRealm game, like Mortal Kombat and stuff. But I couldn't do that. So The name of the Discord called New Challenger, and inside the Discord, it's a bunch of um different coaches in there that teach you how to play NetherRealm games, Melty games, what else? The Arc System games like Dragon Ball, DNF Duel, Grand Blue Versus, stuff like that. So I just got inside. I got inside the Street Fighter chat, and I just asked somebody. I was like, "Can y'all teach me how to teach me what is a link or how to play Street Fighter?" Because I always wanted to learn how to play, but I never could play. And two coaches, two coaches came in and answered me, and they just started teaching me how to play. And now I know how to play Street Fighter at least intermediate level within a couple months. And that's all I want to do is learn how to play Street Fighter. Now I finally know how to play Street Fighter. Street Fighter 6 came out, even though it's different as far as mechanics and stuff go, it's still kind of the same. Um, I don't try to handicap myself as far as control with modern controls. Like that's the easier controls on Street Fighter, where a lot of stuff that's real hard to do on Street Fighter is easy to do with the modern controls. So the charge characters, the charge characters are considered some of the hardest characters to play in Street Fighter because of the charge element. But with the modern control, it kind of make it easier. So I play with classic control, like how Street Fighter is supposed to be played, so I don't handicap myself. But yeah, man, this summer Game Fest, it blew the PlayStation Showcase out of the water, man. It's completely better than the PlayStation Showcase. I'm completely satisfied with it. Completely, man. I'm like I just can't even put into words how happy I am with this showcase with this Summer Game Fest because I only wanted to see the Summer Game Fest for Mortal Kombat. That's all I really wanted to see. Was see the gameplay for Mortal Kombat, and I thought they were gonna have it at the end of the show. It was almost like 2 hours, almost 2 hours, and I thought they were gonna show that at the end, but they showed Mortal Kombat right from the beginning. They showed one little small Prince of Persia trailer, and instantly went straight to Mortal Kombat. And man, I was too happy. They set the precedent for the whole event. They set it for the whole event. And man, gaming. Look, the FGC, the fighting game community, we eating good, bro. We got Street Fighter 6, one of the best Street Fighters that's been out in years. Mortal Kombat 1 for to come out in 3.5 months. Tekken, whenever Dragon Ball Fighters get the rollback net code, we can start back playing that because they have rollback. Tekken figure to come out on the horizon sometime at the beginning of next year. Man, those are some Tekken, Street Fighter, and Mortal Kombat, the big three. Those games are in a prime almost, you can say. And I can't wait to man. The fighting game community just ain't good now. It's been so many years. Like I think the only good fighting game that's really been out recently has been Tekken 7. Like if you compare the quality of a lot of different fighting games over the last past couple years, well I say last past 4 or 5 years, it's been Tekken 7. Because before Mortal Kombat 11 came out, Mortal Kombat X had, that was the fighting game to play. Because Street Fighter 5 was just boring. Um, but now going into this next generation, man, Tekken 8, Street Fighter 6, and Mortal Kombat 1. Man, these games is finna set a whole new generation of players right. Even the old veterans. And I love to see it. I can't wait to see it. Um, I just wanted to get on here and just, what I'm saying, just get this stuff on my mind. Cause usually I record my show on Saturday. I'm still gonna record Saturday. I'm still gonna upload Saturday, but I was just so excited about Summer Game Fest that I had to get on and just record. I had to get on and say something. I had to get it out. And now lately doing this pod, it's kind of like a therapy to me. And even though when I'm not with my friends or with a guest or whatever, I'm talking basically to myself. I'm really having a conversation with the people who listening to me, because y'all listening, y'all like, if you in this community, you understand how I feel. I know of some people that don't. Some of my listeners that listen, they don't too much understand what I'm saying with the gaming and stuff. But I'm glad y'all listening, and I'm glad y'all following me. But just the passion, this is what I be passionate about. Besides, doing my show and wrestling, video game, those are a strong passion of mine. Um, I've been watching wrestling ever since I was a little kid. Since my mama put it on TV when I was in kindergarten a long time ago. So it's always been a passion of mine, wrestling and video game. But this the next episode that I posed to do. Um, a longtime friend of mine, she's supposed to record the show with me. I'm not 100% sure that it's gonna happen. It's either gonna happen this week or next week. But I know within 2 weeks she'll be on the show with me. So it's either gonna be this weekend or next weekend. If she don't come on this weekend, it's gonna be me, myself, and how I usually do the show. And man, I'm still hyped. I still got that game face hype. I'm still hyped with Mortal Kombat. That's the thing that got me to hype the most. I know I talked about MK a whole lot, but that's what got me hyped. I can't shake it off. I'm so ready. I'm more hyped about that than I was Street Fighter. Anybody that, bro, everybody who I be around on a daily basis tell you that I talk about Street Fighter 6 all the time. And I'm more excited for Mortal Kombat than Street Fighter. That's great. So yeah, man. I'm still do the show Saturday. Depending on what happened, I'm gonna be by myself. I'm gonna be with my friend, and me. We gonna talk. Y'all gonna hear what we have to say. Um, but until then, I appreciate every person who followed me. I appreciate every person who listened to the show. I appreciate every person who downloaded and listened to it later. That means a lot. Um, it also means a lot if you follow my fan page on Facebook, the Nerdvana Experience. Just give it a like if you want to. Um, man, I appreciate y'all, and I see y'all. I see y'all Saturday.